they are and where they come from. Small businesses spread across the length and breadth of the country, and while from outside they may appear to be very similar to each other, they are the epitome of diversity. Despite these differences, what connects them all is their spirit, the values they believe in, and their penchant for innovation, sustainable growth, and care for the people they work with. These traits are precisely what TALI has set out to recognize. TALI's MSME Honors is an annual recognition platform instituted in 2021 that aims to identify and celebrate MSME heroes and heroines around us. They could be entrepreneurs, creators, new business owners, or independent business leaders. We take into account the diversity of such businesses and aim to recognize them at hyper-local level. We at TALI have raised the bar this year by felicitating outstanding MSMEs across the categories globally, including India, Middle East, Africa, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Indonesia. Let's have a look at how the last MSME Honors wrapped up and how it paved the way for MSME Honors 2023.
Welcome to the grand celebration of MSME Excellence, the third edition of TALI MSME Honors 2023. TALI, the trusted partner of MSMEs for over 3 decades, has deep roots in India, and their wide SME partner network reaches even the remote corners of the nation. This makes TALI understand the unique needs of MSMEs like no other. It solidifies TALI's unwavering commitment to uplift and empower MSMEs. Over the years, MSME Honors has experienced remarkable growth and global recognition. Since its inception, the MSME Honors has witnessed an exponential rise in participation and reach. In its second edition alone, it garnered an impressive 2,000 nominations from various towns and cities across India. This year, the MSME Honors 2023 has witnessed an overwhelming response with nearly 5,000 nominations pouring in from hundreds of cities across 11 countries, representing a multitude of diverse industries. The MSME Honors has truly grown into a global celebration of excellence with its third edition, spread across 4 diverse regions of India, from the industrious north to the enterprising south, from the resilient east to the progressive west. Each region has its own unique contributions to the MSME landscape. Step into the dynamic realm of South India, a region known for its enterprising people and remarkable advancements in technology. With a perfect blend of tradition and innovation, this vibrant region has witnessed remarkable growth in MSMEs, contributing to the economic development of the nation and embracing new frontiers of excellence. Today, we celebrate the exceptional work of MSMEs shaping India's entrepreneurial landscape. Join us as we celebrate the spirit of MSMEs from every corner of India at the third edition of TALI MSME Honors.
We would like to take this opportunity to thank our esteemed jury from the bottom of our hearts. Going through more than 5,000 nominations from across the globe is no mean task, and they have done a stupendous job of what I'm sure was an extremely difficult one. So let's hear it from Mr. M.K. Anand, founder, Sea Change Consulting, Chairman, MSME Panel, ACC Director, South MSME Bharat Manch, Major General Sanjay Soy, co-founder, Prowse Consultancy, Dr. E. Bhaskaran, Joint Director, Engineering, General Manager, Department of Industries and Commerce, MSME Department, Government of Tamil Nadu, Mr. Satish John, Managing Editor, Live Mint, Dr. H.P. Kumar, Director, External Affairs, Power to SME Private Limited, former CMD, NSIC, and Ms. Sushma Morthania, Director General, India SME Forum. Let's have the jury AV with Mr. M.K. Anand speaking about his experience.
Hi everyone, I welcome each and every one of you for this grand event, Tally Solutions. The team is conducting a beautiful MSME Honors Award for all the winners. And I'm delighted and thankful to Tally Solutions management for choosing me to be one of the juries. And I have gone through profile after profile for one of the regions of the country, more than 100 plus profiles who are nominated. And Tally Solution conducted this assessment in an unbiased way, professionally, and they maintained the confidentiality of each of the nominees, without even sharing the names to the jury. And we have gone through the profiles, and then out of so many profiles, we have chosen, the potential awardees through various rigorous processes that are being followed. I'm extremely delighted to be part of this, process. I'm sure the winners are going to really enjoy more and more. And I would really appreciate the nominees, people who nominated for this MSME Honors Award from Tally Solutions. I really appreciate the entrepreneurial spirit. And 27th June is going to be the International MSME Day. I welcome each and every one of you to celebrate with your team members in the organization. Thank you, Tally Solution. Thank you, the team who have supported me for participating this and giving away this MSME honors to various organizations in 5 categories. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Have a great time.
Without further ado, let me invite on stage Ms. Jayati Singh, Chief Marketing Officer, Tally Solutions, to say a few words on this occasion.
Thank you, Bhavatarini. A very good morning to all of you present here. I'm so glad that we are having this event again in person. Last year was the first time that we had it in person. The previous couple of years, it was all online. But the energy and seeing people, meeting them face to face and live just has a different experience, right? So first of all, thanks a lot. Bangalore, because of the traffic, as we all know, there's still a few people who are on the way, so we'll be expecting them very soon. Now, I think Bhavatarini has already shared a lot of stuff about, why we are doing MSME Honors, why we started on this journey. But just to give you a little bit of overview about, why Tally is thinking of this as an honor, not just as an award, it being different from so many other awards which are instituted, and I'm sure every award has its value and its meaning. But the whole idea actually generated from the view that, we're such a diverse country. Our customer base itself, we see the diversity of businesses, different sectors, different tenure of businesses, so on and so forth. And these businesses are also from the nook and corner of the country, from a metro to a tier 2, to a tier 3, even tier 4 cities. And just the diversity of these businesses, just the fact that they're so widely spread across, but each business has a story to tell. Each business has a story of innovation, of the grit, or just the simple idea of working with the community to making it big. Last year, we heard some tremendous, success stories from all across the country, and that really inspired us to make it even bigger this year. So this award, therefore, since last year, is not only restricted to India, but we have taken it globally across the world, in many, many countries. And as we speak, there are events which are getting executed in Nepal, in Bangladesh, in Indonesia. Yesterday, we also did it in Dubai, and the response has been tremendous. And I think the whole idea is just to share these inspiring stories with the rest of your peer group, with the rest of the businesses. And it's just an idea of sharing what works for them, what worked for them, and what can inspire, and something that others can also emulate and get learnings from. right? So that has basically been the main, thesis of us starting this MSME. And for us, it's very gratifying because ultimately, it's because of the MSMEs that the companies like Tally exist. And therefore, it's a heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you present here, and also the millions of MSMEs across the world. Right, so with that, I think we'll start. There are a lot of people that we obviously need to thank, which I'm sure Bhavatarini will do at the end of the event. But I would just like to call out our special guests who are here, and also our partners, DBS, Hindustan Times, FOWE, and that there are also Unicommerce and Byte Edge who've also supported us in partnering with us in terms of the gratification and the awards that are going to be given out. So to all the winners, I think all the nominees are winners here, and all the winners, of course, go back with that amazing sense of pride and achievement. So all the best for that today. And through the day, I think we'll have more dignitaries coming in, but I would just like to call out and thank Mr. Ajay Thakur, who's here, who's joined us from Mumbai. And he's going to give us a very invigorating thought, which I'm sure will be very useful for all of us sitting here. We have Ms. Satyabhama and Mr. Suresh who will be joining us from the MSME Government of Karnataka Division. And we have Ms. Rupa Rani here as well, who will be sharing her thoughts later in the day. So please sit back, enjoy, and cheer for each other. And once again, I thank you all for being here, taking the time out on this lovely Friday morning in Bangalore, and all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So before we begin the award section for today, I would like to call on stage Mr. Ajay Thakur, Head, BSc, SME and Startups. Mr. Ajay Thakur has an enriching experience of 29 years in capital market, spanning India's biggest custodian to India's biggest and largest stock exchange. He is credited for launching the first ever SME and startup platform in India on 13th May 2012 and 22nd December 2018 respectively. Under his leadership, BSE has signed MOU with various state governments, Government of Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Haryana, Telangana, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Tamil Nadu and Goa to create awareness about BSE, SME and startup platform. Mr. Ajay Thakur has been awarded with India Economic Forum Award for MSME enablement by Scotch Development Foundation. He has received Dada Saheb Phalke Excellence Award and Pillar of Hindustani Society Award from Trans-Asian Chamber of Commerce and Industry for contributing to the growth of MSME. So I would request you to come on stage and please share a few thoughts on this occasion.
Respected dignitaries, very good morning to all of you. In fact, I started in the morning only from Mumbai, took 7:10 flight. So you can understand I was unable to sleep, but I am trying to regain my energy. I've been offered juice so that I can talk to you loudly and and keep on motivating you. In fact, in last 11 years, since the time I launched the SME platform, I traveled across the country. And let me tell you, before starting the SME platform of Bombay Stock Exchange, there was already OTCI, which was launched in 1890, to provide equity funding to the small and medium enterprises. But it has failed miserably. And therefore, when we were trying to start in 2010, 11, 12, nobody was trusting us. So SME platform in itself was a startup. Today it has become big. In 11 years, we have got almost 440 SMEs listed onto the stock exchange. They have reached from the primary market almost 5,100 crores, and from the secondary market equal amount. And today they have created a value of 71,000 crores. 71,000 crores these SMEs have created. Total value. Perhaps if they would not have got listed, this value must not have got created. But to bring these 440 SMEs, I have to travel across the country, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, from Mumbai to Guwahati, met almost 40,000 SMEs, delivered speeches on 2,500 platforms and almost 300 webinars. And after meeting so many promoters, we have been able to bring 500 SMEs on the stock exchange. It was very difficult to convince the small and medium enterprises. What I found in these SMEs, that they have got huge skill set. Technically, they are very strong. But one place where I found they were lacking was financial literacy. And recently, when SEBI has conducted financial literacy survey, they found that only 27% of the Indian population is financially literate. And again, this 27% is because we know how to go to the banks, how to withdraw the money, how to deposit the money. But when it comes to financial management, I think it may be around 1% or so. So there is a lack of financial literacy. There is no problem as far as technical skill set is concerned with the promoters. Second thing, what I found in these small and medium enterprises was that they are very confined, contented. Okay, they are happy with what they have. And, they don't want to grow beyond a certain level. Somewhere, I think, the complacency is there. They want to remain in the comfort level. And that's why what we found that most of the macro remain macro, most of the small companies remain as small, and medium companies, very rare of those breed, move towards medium enterprises. Also, when seeing this balance sheet, I have gone through those balance sheet. I'm not going to talk about how much SME contribute or MSME contribute, or they are the backbone of the Indian economy. Every time wherever you stand, you will keep on hearing. But what I am trying to find out is where is the problem. And let me tell you all these balance sheet what I have seen. I found that top line, that is the revenue, ranges between 5 crores to 600 crores. But the profit, that is the bottom line, it ranges between 1 lakh rupees to, in 95% case, to 2 to 3 crore rupees. And that gives me an impression whether I should call this a balance sheet or imbalance sheet. And the problem what I found is that, most of these balance sheets were overly leveraged. They have taken a lot of loan, whether from sometimes unsecured, they are paying very high interest rate, sometimes secured based on the collateral. And many of the times they are unable to progress because they are always in this mindset how to service these loans. And whenever economy goes in bad shape, they are unable to service these loans, and many of them shut their shop or become NPA. So these are the problems that many of the times I see in the balance sheet of the promoters. And another thing that I have told you is related to the vision. Okay, how to take the company to $1 million company. Somewhere this is missing. So we have got almost, at every place you might have heard that we have got almost 6.5 crores of MSMEs, and, but if you see, out of that, hardly 1 or 2% or maximum 3% are, a small or medium enterprises. 95% to 97% are macro enterprises. So how to, transform from macro to a small and a small to medium enterprise, I think a lot of deliberation needs to happen there. Because India, if you see recently, our population has crossed the population of China. No, we are highest populated country. But China has got advantage on us. They have got huge land. We don't have that much. Our density is quite high in comparison to China. So therefore, there is a need for all the stakeholders and also for SMEs to ensure that there is a sustainable growth in this sector. Unless until there will be sustainable growth in this MSME sector, we are not going to generate huge employment. In coming 5 years, 7 years, we are going to add another 18 to 20 crore people in the employment space. We have to provide employment to 20 crore new people who will be joining the workforce. How this can be provided, how we can generate employment, how we can give employment to those people. It can happen only if we have very strong ecosystem pertaining to macro, small and medium enterprises. And that's the requirement of the time. And therefore, if you see, there are a lot of microfinance companies which have started emerging. There are a lot of fintech companies emerging. As a stock exchange, what we have done, we said that, okay, till now you are very much dependent on debt financing. You all know what is debt financing? You all know? Yes or no? Yes. So debt financing means when you are taking loan, that is called debt financing. Okay, so what we have done, that we have said that you start taking equity financing also from the stock exchange. And if you take equity financing, you don't have this, pressure on you that you have to service this equity. You use these funds for your growth, for the expansion, for the working capital, and even for reducing the loan. And if these things start happening, then only your growth will happen. This will give you a totally different perspective. Visibility of the company increases. The credibility of the promoters increases. The transparency will come into the company. And that's how the growth will happen. If you see one thing which is common among all the large enterprises in the world is that they are listed. Reliance has started, Reliance was a small company. Infosys was a small company. Wipro was a small company. Tally, after 30 years, it has become a large company. It has also started as a macro small enterprise. So most of these companies have started a small enterprise. They become big because they have the vision. They have the vision to become big. They have the vision to become huge. My request to all the small and medium enterprises, never be contented. Have fire in your belly. Till that, as far as you will remain contented, everything is fine, we are good, we are doing this. Let me tell you, the world is very disruptive. The world is very cruel. There is huge competition everywhere. If you are in job, I am in job. There we are facing competition. We want to compete with each other so that we can go up to the pyramid. If you go and see the business are competing with each other. There is a cutthroat competition between the businesses. So don't think that one promoter who is walking with me in the morning is, a friend of mine. When it comes to business, it's a cutthroat competition. Everybody wants to kill each other. So only those businesses will sustain who will be innovative, who will be using the finance in the best possible and efficient way, who knows how to use the domestic market and the global market for their growth, who knows and the promoter of those companies should understand that they have to delegate the power. Unless until delegate the power to their juniors, they will not be able to take the company to the next level. They need to keep on moving outside. And these are the, these are the requirement of the time. These are required today. Otherwise, today, anyone, people are just see, everybody has started talking about ChatGPT. I was in a conference, and there were many startups sitting, and most of the promoters were very worried that because ChatGPT has come, now their work will get finished. So never take the things for granted. If you start taking the things for granted, that way my business is going to remain like that, I think it will be the biggest mistake. And that mistake has been done by Kodak. That mistake has been done by HP. There are many people who have done the mistake. They have not seen the problems coming. They have, or even though if they have seen the problems coming, they have taken it very lightly, as everything is good. Nothing is good. I think never ever take the things for granted. all the SME promoters must understand that always the competition will keep on coming. Somebody else will keep on coming with some new innovation, some new thing they can bring, and which will totally disrupt the market. But always there will be an opportunity. When the computer has come, everybody was thinking that there will be huge unemployment. But people have opted for other things, and IT sector has created a huge employment in the country. So everywhere you need to see that, yes, if there is a disruption, there is also an opportunity getting created. But be ready to grab that opportunity. If you will not, you know, you will get killed. And always understand in Sanskrit, there is a very good, stanza. It's written, Nahi suptasya singasya pravesanti mukhe mriga. Udyamayan hi karyanti siddhyante nahi suptasya singasya praveshanti mukhe mriga. It means that if, sleeping lion doesn't get the prey, automatically deer doesn't go to its mouth. In the same way, you have to keep on, working hard. You have to keep on moving. You have to keep on experimenting with the things. You have to keep on innovating. You have to work hard on your marketing ability, your business ability. You have to keep your ear and eyes open. And I think that can only take the business to the next level. We at BSc have got both SME platform. We have got a startup platform. We have got very relaxed eligibility criteria. What we say that if a company or a firm, in any form, whether it's a partnership, private, public limited, or LLP, or proprietorship concern, if in any form, if you are in existence for 3 years, if you have profit in your company, and if your net tangible asset is 1.5 crores, you are eligible to get listed onto the SME platform. So 3 to 4 requirements we have put for a firm to get listed. Number 1, they should be in existence for 3 years. Number 2, they should be profit making. Number 3, their net tangible assets should be 1.5 crores and their net worth should be positive. So if these 4 eligibility criteria any SME is meeting, then they are eligible to get listed onto the stock exchange. And second, post-listing compliances, because most of the promoters are very much scared of compliances, very much worried of compliances. So on the compliances front also, we have relaxed the guidelines pertaining to the compliances. We have kept it minimal. What we said at half-yearly result, you have to post onto the stock exchange platform. That's it, and half-yearly shareholding pattern. So there also we have reduced the compliances so that the SMEs can mature. But let me tell you, out of 440 SMEs which got listed, when I used to meet them and, try to convince them, they were very much worried. And, most of them tells me that, sir, yes, I am going to get listed, but you are my mentor. Somebody tell that you are like my big brother. Somebody make me fatherly figure. Somebody make me idol. And they all said that, sir, I'm going to get listed, but please take care of me. But let me tell you, post-listing, nobody calls me. Because everybody understands the importance of listing. Everybody understood the concept of wealth creation. In our country, we talk about income generation. We talk about poverty removal. But nobody talks about wealth creation. A stock exchange is a place where you can create the wealth. And only wealth creation will take you to the next level. So please come join to the stock exchange platform. It's a very good wealth creating platform, not only for the company. Many of the promoters tells me that, I am contented, I don't want money and all those things. Because there is a lack of vision, that's why they don't require funds. If you have a vision, if you want to grow, if you want to become a big company, funds are always required. And therefore, if you want to meet the requirement of funds, then a stock exchange is the best place to come and get yourself listed and take it to the next level. So all these activities we are doing, we are trying, we are reaching. I have come here also so that, I convey my message to the SME promoters through your channel. And if some of you are promoters, please think of getting your company listed. We will give you red carpet welcome. We will do proper hand-holding of you. If you are not SME or startups, then please convey my message. If you are a consultant, please convey our message. If you are not even consultant, be our spokesperson and repeat the same words so that we can bring more and more SMEs into the formal sector and take it to the next level so that we can make this country a not only 5, 10, but $20 trillion company. And this is the only way. I think we all stakeholders need to get united and ensure that there should be a sustainable and inclusive and equitable growth in this country. This message should not go only the metro cities. We also want to go to the tier 2 cities, tier 3 cities. Otherwise, there will be influx of people in the metro cities and there will be huge pressure on the infrastructure and the problems will get created. So we need to have equitable growth in almost all cities. I think Madam is giving me signal that time is there, So no issue, I am, okay. So, please come, please join in this movement and make this country a prosperous country, a great country. And with these words, thank you all. Jai Maharashtra, Maharashtra, Jai Karnataka, Jai Hind. Thank you.
Sir, request you to please be on stage, sir. I would request Ms. Jayati Singh to felicitate sir. We'll begin with the award section for today. For that, I would request Mr. Ajay Thakur to please come on stage along with The first category for today is Business Maestro. There are entrepreneurs who are in business playing the short-term game. And then there are those who have always visualized their business on an upward trajectory. They started with humble beginnings, and through their hard work, passion, dedication, patience, and perseverance have been able to grow their business manifold. Through the ever-evolving business landscape, ups and downs, they have always been resilient and have made sure that their business stood the test of time. The Business Maestro honors and recognizes such businesses who build strong and sustainable foundations to continuously thrive and grow. With that, let's have a look at the stalwarts who have withstood the test of time. The first winner under the category of Business Maestro is Mr. P. Mohan from Euro Aqua Plumtech Private Limited. In recognition of your innovation, consistent quality, exceptional customer service, transparent dealings, and remarkable financial growth. Led by Mr. P. Mohan, the company has been leading manufacturer and exporter of PPR pipes, fittings, and plumbing solutions in India for over 25 years. With remarkable financial growth and focus on talent retention and gender diversity, Euro Aqua continues to excel in the plumbing industry. Congratulations, sir. Let's have a huge round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen. The next winner under this category is Mr. K. Mohammed Harris from Mocha Proteins Limited. Mocha Proteins stands out with its commitment to quality and international standards. It is honored with Business Maestro Award for their outstanding contributions to the animal protein industry, specializing in fish meal, fish oil, fish soluble paste, and alternative proteins. The company, led by Mr. Kalandan Mohammad Harris, has a rich heritage in the Indian marine industry. With certifications and accreditations including the UE certification, Chinese AQSIQ listing, and ISO standards, they ensure quality and international standards. They prioritize being an employer of choice, fostering a supportive and rewarding workplace culture. Congratulations, sir. The next winner under this category is Mr. M. Sunil Reddy from Orange Tours and Travels. So due to some personal commitments, Mr. Sunil Reddy is not here. We'll move on to the next winner of this category of Business Maestro, which is Mr. Shrikant Srivatsan from System Control. With a 44-year history, the company has evolved from a custom-built electrical equipment to becoming a leader in this field. They are ISO 9001:2015 QMS certified and have an impressive track record of over 40,000 installations nationwide and serving more than 2,000 customers. With an average growth rate of 16% over the last 3 years, System Control focuses on employee welfare, exploring new market segments, maintaining consistent quality, investing in R&D, and expanding into new export markets. Let's have a huge round of applause for him. The final winner under this category of Business Maestro is Mr. Vinod PK from Zeus Biotech Private Limited. It is our honor to introduce a company that stands as a beacon of innovation and sustainability. Founded by the late Dr. Jayaprakash Nair, the company has revolutionized the animal feed industry. Through cutting-edge bioprocess strategies, they produce highly efficient molecules including feed-specific enzymes, probiotics, and herbal actives. Exporting to more than 20 countries, they have achieved a remarkable growth of 50%. Their groundbreaking solutions include Polyzyme, the world's first feed-specific synergetic multi-enzyme supplement. Let's have a huge round of applause for all the winners in this category, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Before moving on to the next category of winners, I would like to call on stage Mr. Suresh, Joint Director, Industry and Commerce, MSME, Government of Karnataka, to share his views on this occasion.
Good morning to everybody. It is my privilege to attend this program of awarding the MSMEs who are excelled in their performance and contributing their efforts towards the export performance of the country. I have seen many companies, one from Bangalore, they are exporting fish products, and one company in biotech who are exporting animal feeds to various countries with specializations. You know, Karnataka is having 8.5 lakh MSMEs registered under Udyam registration portal. Our Bangalore urban district alone is having 1 lakh plus MSME units registered under Udyam portal. Government of India and Government of Karnataka have been pursuing in achieving ease of doing business for the growth of MSMEs. Despite the COVID pandemic emerged to the world and so many other problems, the MSMEs are struggling and striving as a backbone of the country. MSMEs are the major economy contributor to the GDP of our nation and also the greater employment generators in the country. So I thank the organizers for inviting me to participate in this event. I wish you all a very success and I wish that each one of you should come to the stage and take award in the future days. Thank you very much.
I would request Mr. Suresh to please come back on stage, and I would request Jayati ma'am to please felicitate him. Sir, I would request you to please award the next set of winners as well. The next category is New Gen Icon. The world we live in is constantly evolving, and with it, the needs and demands of consumers are changing too. Startups have been identified to see the market gaps, introduce innovative solutions, and they stand out among their peers. These startups are not only making a difference, but also contributing to the growth and development of our economy. This award aims to acknowledge the brilliant minds of young entrepreneurs who have identified gaps in the market and provided unique solutions to address them. The New Gen Icon is a symbol of hope and inspiration for all those who want to make a difference in the world through entrepreneurship. With that, let's have a look at the startups that have identified market gap and have introduced innovative solutions. I would request Mr. Kiran Nair to come on stage to hand over the award along with Mr. Suresh. The first winner under this category of New Gen Icon is Mr. Vasant Selvan and Ms. Neha Ramaswamy from Ariro Private Limited. They have revolutionized the Indian toy market and have empowered rural artisans. Founded in 2016 by Nisha, a Montessori teacher, and Vasant, an entrepreneur, Ariro Toys emerged from a desire to provide safe and purposeful toys. Through their commitment and dedication, they have achieved remarkable milestones, including selling over 1.25 lakhs units of toys and developing an impressive range of 77 SKUs. With a strong community of 86,000 Instagram followers and recognition as winners of Shark Tank India, where they secured a 50 lakh investment from Piyush Bansal and Aman Gupta, Ariro Toys has garnered significant attention and support. Moving on to the next winner under this category, it's Mr. Dimpu Sarat Kumar from Interns Trump LLP. Due to a personal commitment, he is unable to be here, but we'll be sending him the trophies and goodies to his house. Moving on, the third winner under this category of New Gen Icon is Prabhita Polymers, Mr. Aditya Sudhakar. Through their visionary approach, they inspire customers to build their dream homes in an eco-friendly manner, ushering in a greener and more sustainable future. With a strong commitment to environmental responsibility, all of Prabhita Polymers products are free from toxic chemicals, promoting a healthier living environment. By using their eco-friendly alternatives instead of wood for complete interiors, customers can save up to 5 fully grown trees in a 2 BHK house. The next winner under this category is Mr. Hemar Doshi and Abhishek Saraf from Beep Innovations Private Limited. Beep Innovations has garnered acclaim and recognition for its remarkable contribution to used two-wheeler market in India. Recognizing the unmet needs of customers in a highly unorganized market, Beep Innovators has set out to bring trust, quality, and convenience in this sector. Through their digital-first approach, Beep Innovations aims to transform the used and refurbished two-wheeler market across India, empowering customers to buy and sell vehicles from anywhere in the country, all from the comfort of their homes. Thank you, sir. Along with the trophies from Tally, we have gift hampers from DBS Bank, rupees 80,000 worth bundle package from Unicommerce, and an annual learning package relevant for business organizations by Byte Edge for all the winners. Before moving on to the next segment, I would like to call on stage a marketer, a business leader, and a technology evangelist. He has led marketing solutions team for Google UK and has built a digital integrated agency for Hindustan Times. I would request Mr. Raudra Bhattacharya, who handles innovation and growth at Hindustan Times, to please come on stage and take us through the tech session.
So I'll just connect my laptop because this is going to be an experiential session. So give me a moment, please. Yeah. Yeah, you can switch it. So, good afternoon, everyone, and glad to be here. Congratulations to all the MSME honors winners today. So, what I'm going to talk about today actually takes a hint from what Mr. Ajay Thakur just mentioned, right? And if I'm paraphrasing what he said, so don't be satiated. Push hard for growth. And I think this is his exact words, right? If there is disruption, there is opportunity, right? So I think that's a great hint. That's a great cue. Thank you, sir, for that. So I will start from there. And this is a topic that I think most of us today, it's almost become household conversations, right? AI, and more specifically, generative AI, right? And what I will try to do is somehow break the myth a bit. I think there's also a sense of overwhelming, a sense of inertia, friction. Some of us feel this is really high tech. Maybe it's not for me. And the idea is to break some of that and help everybody understand, I think it is for you, and there's a lot you can do using generative AI and what's available today, and it's not really that complicated, right? I think you just need to push yourself a little hard and start experimenting with some of these things, right? So who am I? Marketer, business leader, and technology evangelist. Started an agency and built that for Hindustan Times. I had a startup as well. This was in the adventure marketplace. I was a trekker, so used to do that. Led a marketing solutions team for Google UK till very recently. And then what I'm doing today is actually running an innovation and growth agenda at Hindustan Times Digital. Hindustan Times, of course, is a traditional media company, almost 100 years old. In fact, we'll celebrate our 100-year-old number next year. And you know, as a company with a 100-year-old legacy, there's a lot of pivot going on there as well, right? So a part of that. Okay. So how can generative AI accelerate marketing for SMEs? So firstly, of course, don't be overwhelmed by tech. I think that's the basic prerequisite today. I think technology is a part of each and everything that you do. Every function that you have in your company can really accelerate, can really go to the next level using some of the technology tools available out there, right? And generative AI within AI. So AI as a space has actually been done for 10 years. A lot of what you use today, including something as simple as Google search, is actually powered by AI, right? We don't see it. It's not in front of us. We don't interact with it, but at the back end, that's what it uses. But generative AI, that's something that's the conversation today. And that's also because, you know, in November when ChatGPT launched, there was a lot of excitement. And over the last few months, we have seen a flurry of products out there, right? Everything from, you know, intelligent queries and, you know, writing a lot of stuff to image to text, image to video, a lot of products out there. I will be talking to you about some of these use cases and, you know, showing some of these products in action as well, and encouraging you to try it when you go back home. How can it help, right? So the most important thing is AI and generative AI, what it's doing today is democratizing marketing. It's leveling the playing field. The world is a lot more flat today than it ever was, right? Previously, marketing budgets and large marketing budgets, a lot of time became the barrier of sorts, or a way for companies to sort of grow fast. That's not true anymore. And the cost for experimentation is also very low. The opportunity cost is very low, right? You don't even need a massive team. You don't even need people who are technically capable to code, etc., to develop some of these products for you. And the turnaround time for some of the things like customer service, right, I think is a lot more accelerated. I think that plugs back into your business, right? You know, delighted customers come back for more. What should you do, right? Explore. Trials are free, right? I think you just need to go find these products, some of the products that I'll be talking about, but there are many more out there as well. Explore, try it out. You don't have to pay anything, and only if you think it's of value to you, you actually sign up for a license. And in today's world, buying a monthly license is also not very expensive, right? Experiment regularly. I think this is something all of us need to do. The world is dynamic, technology is dynamic. So we need to experiment a lot. And look at every part of your business and see where generative AI can play a critical role. I'll be talking about marketing today, but, you know, honestly, there's a role it can play in every part of your business, from finance to operations. Yep. So a few tools to explore before I go in depth, right? And maybe you've already tried your hands at some of these. So you know, text, content, research, ChatGPT is, of course, amazing. There are a lot of other tools that are built on top of ChatGPT that have specific tasks that they do really well. What you need to remember in ChatGPT, of course, that the data it currently accesses is till September 2021. So it doesn't have your immediate data on the web, right? But there are apps that you can plug in to access that. Google Bard. So Google's big competition to ChatGPT, right? That's about to be launched anytime soon, but you can try it today. You can go to bard.google.com. There's a demo, or there's a beta running at this point. Image generation, Midjourney, Canva, these are great tools. Canva has a great free license. You can actually do a lot of work in the free license. You don't even need to buy a paid product. Video production, I think this is one of the biggest areas of development today, right? Traditionally, the cost of creating a new video has always been very high, right? And as we know today, a lot of social media consumption, a lot of web consumption is on video, right? I mean, there's been a big spurt in the last few years. But the cost of creating a new video, an exciting production, a very high quality production has traditionally been a barrier, right? But today, a lot of these technologies, and I can show you some of these as well, but try these out. Very, very easy to make, very simple to make. You actually don't have to be even an expert in editing, etc. It does the job for you. And lastly, translation dubbing, right? I mean, we are a massive country. We have so many languages, and many companies here would actually be catering to customers across regions. So having your communication, the content that you create on your website, on your social media, any sort of platform, translating or dubbing that in multiple languages, I think that can today be done in minutes, if not seconds, right? And I'll be showing you an example of that. So let me go straight to a case study. A simple use case, right? So drafting business emails on ChatGPT, right? And this is very interesting. I think some of the friction that we see today is that, for example, if you're writing to a senior government official or a minister, inviting him for an event, you have a factory launch, right? And you want to write an email which has the right tonality, which is polite, yet sort of conveys the point, which also has context of your industry and business, right? You want to say that, okay, we've been growing so fast, this is what we mean to the economy, and this is why you should be joining us for the launch, right? How do you do it? I mean, today you'd probably be doing some research, maybe asking somebody who's great at writing to write that, right? But this can be, again, done in seconds, and I'll just show you how, right? I mean, that's, I think, the most important part of what we're doing today. So I have some of my prompts ready, and if you can see the prompt, I think one of the things that I'd like to mention here is that on ChatGPT, the way you design your prompt is extremely important, right? It needs to have specific constraints. It needs to tell the tool to play a certain role, right? So in this case, you start with saying you're the founder of a family business, right? And then you set certain constraints. You say how many words you want. You talk a little bit about the company, things that the system may not know itself, right? And then you plug that back in. So GPT-4, right? So GPT-4 is a paid license, but GPT 3.5 can also do this. I think it's just interesting to see it happen, right, in real time. Right, seconds. And at the end of the day, I think this will have a lot of context, though, a disclaimer. I would advise, go through it. It might be research, quoting some points, some bits of data. I would say that always do a bit of your research at the back end, validate, verify before you share it out. But at the end of the day, a lot of your research work is saved, right? You would probably spend half an hour at least figuring out what to write. Very simple use case, right? And you can use that for other simple bits as well. So saves time in research, polite and professional tonality, output in seconds. And ultimately depends on how you've put your text prompt. I think that is extremely important. Let's go to a little more sort of, okay. So website content, right? I think some of the companies here already have their website. Some might be looking to redo their website or launch a new website. So it takes a lot of time, right? You would either commission a writer or you spend some time doing research. So how do you get that website content? It's not only the content, right? It's the next stage after that. Once you create your website content, you also want to make sure that it's SEO optimized. People need to discover your website on Google search. That's the primary place that people come to look for a certain kind of product or your company. So this is a combination of two things, right? And of course, ChatGPT helps you pull out the content, also gives you suggestions on what you should be doing in terms of SEO, right? And looks at what your competition is doing, what your sector is doing, and gives you the right suggestions. Versus today, that sort of research would take a few hours at least. But also the logo design, I think. I think a lot of creative design is something which is very interesting. And maybe this time I'll start with the logo design first and then go to ChatGPT, right? So the tool here is called Midjourney. So the tool here is called Midjourney. It's a very simple tool actually. It's part of this this forum called Discord. Discord is a very popular forum for a lot of there's tech communities, there are gaming communities, etc. And the way this GPT product has been developed, which is essentially text to image, right? It functions as a chatbot, right? You give it a command. You give it a command with a certain number of parameters. So for example, this is something I did, but let me generate it again and show you to how it works. Please note what the prompt is all about, right? Bright and cheerful logo for foods company that makes biscuits and chips called Sunny Foods. Use red and yellow as primary colors. You want to give it certain constraints for it to think in, right? And you say #imagine, and then you give the prompt. I've already done it, so let me show you to you what results I got when I gave the prompt last time. This is the prompt I had given, right? It gave me 4 options of logos to choose from. And within those options, I could choose any one of the output I liked. I can also tweak it further, right? Give it additional prompts. If I don't like the output, if I want it in a little different way, for example, I want different colors or I want a different look, I can always give those prompts. And then I can choose to upscale any version of the logo, or I can create variations of any one of these styles. So for example, what I did here is that this one, the second one, is what I felt was relatively better. So I said, okay, give me more variations of this. So this is what it did. It sort of gave me slightly different variations of the same design. And then I created an upscale version of the one I liked, which was this, right? And this is just the logo. It can do a lot of other design elements for you. Going back to ChatGPT, right, for the website content. So the prompt is extremely important to ensure that the content is tweaked to your business, your industry. There will be obviously a lot of details that you might want to mention that the tool itself may not know. And when I'd actually asked this question earlier, my follow-up question after, so I'll show you what I had done earlier. Just okay, it's not loading right now. I think there's an internet issue. But the next question for me was, okay, give me some hints in terms of SEO. How should I be? What are the SEO keywords I should be going for? What is the metadata for SEO I should be going for? Basis my industry, my competition, etc. Right? I could pull out that as well. Let's go to another slideshow. I'm doing well on time, right? Okay. A creative, a poster for Facebook or WhatsApp, or any kind of poster. It might actually even be a print poster that you might want to create, right? What technology does for you today is help you create multiple design iterations fairly quickly with very little technical expertise. I'm not even saying coding. You don't even have to be a graphic design expert. Yes, you need to understand design. You need to have an eye for what looks nice and what doesn't. But you don't have to be a graphic design expert. You don't need to know Photoshop, for example, right? So this is something that I made for the same company. It's a fictional company I created called Sunny Foods, right? And I said, okay, let's create a social media poster for me, talking about a new chips flavor launch, right? So this was the prompt. And what I did was, and for this I used a tool called Canva, right? And Canva is a tool that you should definitely explore because it does a huge amount of things, right? For making video editing, image editing simple, to having a lot of AI tool integrations today. Something as simple as you have an image, you want to remove the background, you do it at a click of a button. I mean, in today's world, Photoshop, it takes longer, you need some technical expertise. So at Canva, for example, okay, I say, social media, what do I want to create? I want to create a YouTube banner or a Twitter post, yeah. okay, a social media post, which is a square size, right? And then I use an app, right? This is a Canva plugin called text to image, right? Here is where I put in my prompt that I had created. Social media poster for a new potato chips flavor launched by a foods company, Sunny Foods. Mention the offer of 33% extra chips in the bag. Use primary colors red and yellow, right? I can also give it a style. What kind of a poster style do I want? Do I want a filmic? Do I want it a watercolor or a retro look? So you've already seen one design. Let me try another sort of outlook. An aspect ratio is a square. Create your image. So these are some different iterations it has created. You can also ask it to create again and generate a fresh set of ideas. And what you do is you drag drop it here, and then you work on the text further, right? You'll want to change the text, etc. What text to image tools don't do well today is pull out text accurately. As you see, the text is a little random. So you will need to work on this today and change the text to your brand logo, etc. But what it does is gives you design in seconds, right? What would you do otherwise? You would probably go to a graphic designer, ask him to create a few iterations for you, and then choose what looks well as per your company's sort of primary brand colors, etc. Right? And the last use case that I have, now, there are actually several, but I picked 4 for the crowd here. So, you know, multi-language content using AI. I think this is one of the most recent use cases, because the AI in terms of dubbing, for example, video to video, is something which is recently developed, right? And it's one of those things that has come out of generative AI, right? At Hindustan Times, we are actually starting to use a lot of this because as a media company, it makes sense for us. We generate content in some languages. We want to make sure that we are able to spread it across other languages fairly quickly. So efficiency, scale, all of that, right? But for you, right, you are a company, you might be a B2C business or a B2B business. You want to connect with customers across the country, right? Ultimately, you might be based out of Tamil Nadu, but you want to speak to a customer sitting in Kolkata. How do you do that? So creating content in one language and then immediately creating iterations in several other languages is something that you can do in minutes today, right? And I have an example in front of you. I'll just show you how. So this is a tool called Rask AI. So, you know, and upload a video. So this is a video that we have. This is in Hindi. A few days back, International Yoga Day, right? So I paste the project here. I can choose what language is, you know, what is the input language in the video. But in this case, let me leave it for auto-detect and translate to Kannada, right? Next. I can also say how many speakers are there in the video, but for now, I'm letting it auto-detect. It's fairly quick, but in the interest of time, since I've already done it, I'll share what I have. So this is the output. Once that 3% thing gets completed, right? This is the output. So you see on the left, you have the Hindi script. So for what it does, first it does a audio to textual conversion. Then, so what language AI engines use today is they use English as the base, right? So any language you give, they'll always move it first to English, and from English, they will move to any other language, right? So if it's, of course, English to Kannada translation, it's a little simpler. But if it's Hindi to Kannada, then it'll become Hindi to English, English to Kannada. That's how the mechanics works at the back end. But broadly, you see you have both the scripts, right? And now you can actually edit just to ensure that it's getting the context of the language correctly. You know, a lot of this transliteration, there are phrases that are unique to Hindi which may not equally apply to to Kannada. You can do a lot of those edits here. And then once you're finally done with that, you can ask it to dub the video. In this case, we have already dubbed it. I'm not going to play it because I don't speak Kannada, and it may be slightly off, and that's embarrassing for me, right? So I'm not going to play it, but this is something you can do, and actually the parts that you feel are not coming out completely correct, you go to the script, you press the edit button, you can actually edit the script here, and it will train accordingly, right? So few simple things. There are a lot of other use cases. Happy to discuss some of these offline. There are multiple use cases for finance, for example, right? But ultimately, what I would ask of you is please try, please experiment. These are very easy to use. These are all very intuitive products. You don't need to really know anything in terms of coding, etc., or a technical skill in terms of design or video editing. But you can do all of these in-house. Fairly quick, very low cost, and easy to experiment, right? And at the end of the day, just start with marketing using these things so that you can learn to do well or fail and do the next thing very quickly. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for the amazing presentation. People are generally overwhelmed by technology and AI, and they don't know how to use it for emails and content, translation, and all of that. But seeing the use cases of ChatGPT for emails, Facebook, WhatsApp, Canva for marketing, I'm sure a lot of us will take these shortcuts home and use it in our lives to make our business simpler. So moving on, we'll go to the next category of winner, Wonder Woman. Before that, I would like to invite on stage again Mr. Raudra Bhattacharya, and I would request Mr. Kiran Nair, Head of Customer and Partner Marketing, to felicitate him. The next category of winner is Wonder Woman. For this, I would request Mr. Raudra Bhattacharya and Ms. Shruti Srivastav, Head of Insights and Research, to please come on stage and hand over the awards to the winners. Women entrepreneurs are changing the business landscape like never before. Their ideas, purpose, passion, and more importantly, their focus on building sustainable businesses is having a positive impact on the extended ecosystem and the economy. Not just that, these entrepreneurs are inspiring an entire generation of women not only to join the entrepreneurship bandwagon, but also become successful in it. The Wonder Woman honors and recognizes those businesses which are headed by women who have braved the odds to build successful businesses themselves, and salutes these women entrepreneurs who are chasing their dreams and have redefined business today. With that, let's have a look at the women entrepreneurs who are chasing the dreams this time. The first winner under this category is Dr. Swati Pradeep BJ from Vasavi Healthcare Products. From humble beginnings, she has been able to take Vasavi Healthcare Products to great heights and has gone from strength to strength. Her focus on Ayurveda and making products which are chemically free and non-toxic is a great step for the environment and for the next generation. Your passion of women empowerment, creating employment in the rural sector is a very noble one. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being an inspiration. Please give a huge round of applause for her, ladies and gentlemen. The next winner under this category of Wonder Woman is Miss Indrani Mukherjee from Fern Bamboo Private Limited. Indrani Mukherjee's work around sustainable development, zero carbon footprint, zero waste, giving employment to neglected artisans from the remotest part of the country is truly an inspiration. She has demonstrated that with determination, perseverance and purpose, any passion can lead to a thriving business. Under this category is Ms. Gayatri Sundar and Ms. Madhumita from Smartika Home Essentials LLP. We'll be sending her the goodies and trophies home. Moving on, we have Ms. Smita Gupta from Sara Infoway India Private Limited. The last winner under this category of Wonder Woman is Ms. Shanti Sudhakar from Turbo Engineer CBE. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Shruti. Let's have a huge round of applause for all the winners under this category, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on is the next category, which is Tech Transformer. But before that, I would like to invite on stage someone who is nothing short of a celebrity. She's a mentor and inspiring motivator to more than 3,000 women entrepreneurs in Karnataka. Someone who has represented numerous industry bodies at countless international delegations, and she's known by her solid words of advice to every entrepreneur: be unique and don't copy. With a huge round of applause, let's welcome on stage founder and president of Forum of Women Entrepreneurs and founder of Industry and Trade Forum, Ms. Rupa Rani. I would request Mr. Kiran Nair, Head of Customer and Partner Marketing, to felicitate her. The next category is Tech Transformer. Digital technology has been the buzzword among business for the last few years. However, it has been a luxury that mostly has been adopted by large organizations. Small businesses have been challenged by the absence of reliable sources on know-how of technology and support to implement them. Yet some among this group by their sheer penchant of learning new ways to grow their business, have not only shown a sense of appreciation for digital tools and technology, but have also successfully adopted them into various areas of their business to drive efficiency and run their business better. The Tech Transformer honors and recognizes such enterprises that are agile with modern technology adoption, yielding better results. The first winner under this category is Mr. Suresh Bansali, Ramesh Bansali, and Manish Bansali for Bengal Hosieries. Bengal Hosieries is a testament to the power of technology and what it can do to transform a business. With the help of various tools for accounting, inventory, creative communications, and social media marketing, they have been able to tap unexplored markets and have exceeded their revenue expectations. Please give a huge round of applause to them, ladies and gentlemen. Under this category of Tech Transformer is Mr. Dheeraj Agrawal for Matangi Iron and Steel Company. Congratulations to Matangi Iron and Steel Company for adopting digital tools for multi-user collaboration and enhancing efficiency and effectiveness on your workplace. They have leveraged various tech solutions such as cloud services like Office 365 and collaboration tools to enhance productivity and response times. The next winner under this category is Mr. Ravi Kumar Ranga from Samba Shiva Parboiled Rice Mills Private Limited. Moving on to the next winner from Tech Transformer is Mr. Sunil Jose from JS Distributors. The final winner under this category is Mr. Navneet Mailswamy from Jishnu Greers Private Limited. The next category of winners is Champions of Change. Some superheroes do not wear capes. They silently serve those around them when they are at their most vulnerable. Small businesses have always been known to help local communities when they need it the most. The Champion of Cause recognizes those entrepreneurs who went above and beyond to help people in need, brought in changes into their business practices to support society, made umpteen sacrifices while themselves facing scarcity of resource and have contributed towards a better purpose of global well-being. For this category, I would request Ms. Rupa Rani and Mr. Kiran Nair to please hand over the awards to the winners. I would request Mr. Amit Kumar Balan, Regional Head, DBS Bank, to please join us on stage and award the winners. Along with the trophy from Tally, we have gift hampers from DBS Bank, rupees 80,000 worth bundle package from Unicommerce, and an annual learning package relevant for business organizations by Byte Edge for all the winners. Media partner Hindustan Times and supporting partners Fowe. The first winner under the category of Champions of Cause is Dr. Basavaraju R. from Grassroots Research and Advocacy Movement. Gram has launched the We Mill project, empowering rural women by providing livelihood opportunities and supporting their social business venture. The project benefits 14 women who directly purchase 5 tons of ragi from local farmers, promoting fair trade. They plan to underway to outsource work to women in 10 more villages, adopting a hub and spoke model for maximum benefits with minimal investment. A subscription model is being implemented to reach 1,000 regular buyers, ensuring easy access to nutritious ragi products. Gram seeks CSR support to address both nutrition and social issues simultaneously by providing ragi health products like ragi malt, complementing existing government milk programs. A truly deserving winner of the Champions of Cause Award. The next winner is Mr. Kalluri Raghurami Reddy from Kalluri's Diabetes and Obesity Control Society. Moving on, the next winner under the category of Champion of Cause is Mr. Ranjit Kedia from Last Mile Transtech Private Limited. Congratulations to Last Mile Transtech Private Limited for winning the Champion of Cause Award for opening Do Munch Training Center. This center has played a vital role in improving the quality of life of individuals in the community by providing training programs and logistics that enable them to secure employment opportunities and contribute to the society. By equipping individuals with necessary skills, the center has enabled them to access job opportunities and increase their earning potential, ultimately improving their standard of living. This has helped to reduce unemployment rates and poverty in this community. Please give a huge round of applause to them, ladies and gentlemen. The next winner under this category is Ms. Deepika Sridhar from Hayagriva Public School and Kingdom Preschool. For 8 years, a preschool has been the guiding light for young children aged 2 to 5, fostering their growth and preparing them for future success. With a focus on play-based learning and hands-on activities, this preschool provides a nurturing environment where children can thrive. They develop essential skills in socialism, communication, and problem solving, while also building a solid foundation of math, literacy, and science. By prioritizing word-of-mouth recommendations and using social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, they have expanded their reach and touched millions of lives and families. Their unwavering dedication to providing exceptional educational experiences has made a lasting impact on the community. The final winner under this category of Champions of Cause is Mr. Pandey Muruganandam from Sri Vinayaka Tire Point. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Please give a huge round of applause to all the winners of all the categories today. Before moving on, I would request all the winners to take photographs and tag Tally Solutions in our Instagram and Twitter handles. Thank you. Let's have the AV of our supporting partners, DBS Bank, Unicommerce, and ByteEdge.
We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank.
Unicommerce is a one-stop solution for enabling businesses to elevate the post-purchase experience. While Unicommerce is the only player to offer integrated order management, warehouse management, and omni-channel, it also possesses the flexibility to let businesses pick a single module based on the business requirements. With 200 plus stable integrations, Unicommerce provides support to customers ranging from a seller fulfilling 50 orders to an enterprise processing 5 million orders per month. And currently, it is managing 20,000 plus customers, including 200 plus D2C brands, streamlining operations across 3,000 plus stores and 8,000 plus facilities. Experience the power of technology and take your business to the next level. Unicommerce, e-commerce selling simplified across the globe.
We know that people are the lead indicator of any organization's future performance, and knowledge is the only currency of the future. Everyone should have the potential to reinvent, succeed, and be amazing. Modern workforce is constantly on the go, distracted, and has low attention span. Existing approaches of long, dull, and monologue courses are not engaging them. We need to reimagine learning with high-velocity, frictionless learning, anytime, anywhere in their palm, which is always on. Introducing Byte Edge, an innovative new-age, full-stack mobile learning experience platform to transform your workforce. Ignite your front line, accelerate business growth with enabling functional and domain-specific skills to create fit-for-purpose, future workforce. Transform employee performance with skilling at point of need, just in time and just enough. Experience the first ever immersive meta-human-based conversational scenarios-based micro-learning videos in virtual settings. ByteEdge fit-for-purpose domain skill courses are available in more than 75 languages for democratized learning across the white, gray, and blue-collared workers. Community is power tool for modern workforce for sharing of knowledge, insights, and best practices, unleashing the creator economy. Get rewarded with our blockchain-based micro-credential digital badges and certificates on course completion. With our real-time data reporting and analytics, discover consumption trends on your fingertips. Reimagine learning for the future of work. Accelerate growth, drive peak performance, unlock and unleash the full potential of your people.
Let's have a huge round of applause for our supporting partners, DBS Bank, who we have gift hampers from, rupees 80,000 worth bundle package from Unicommerce, and an annual learning package for business organizations by Byte Edge. Please give a huge round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, we have the final award category for the day, which is for the partner winners under the same categories that we have gone through so far. For this, I would request Mr. Amit Kumar Balan, Regional Head, DBS Bank, and Ms. Jayati Singh, Chief Marketing Officer, Tally Solutions, to please come on stage and present the award to the winners. The first partner winner is under the category of Wonder Woman, and it's Miss Ranjita B. from Abhyant Tech. Abhyant Tech has an inspiring journey. From a challenging start to a steady growth, their commitment to job creation and ethical business practices has always set them apart. Congratulations. The next winner comes under the category of Tech Transformer, and it is Mr. Vilshat KV. Please give a huge round of applause to him, ladies and gentlemen. He's from Exodus Business Solutions. They have successfully transitioned to digital tools and their adaptability and dedication to customer satisfaction has resulted in remarkable growth and enhanced customer connections. The next partner winner is under the category of Business Maestro, and it is Mr. Shashikumar D from SS Tally Softcare. Congratulations, sir, for your outstanding journey as a Tally partner since 2005. Your commitment to customer experience and expertise is commendable. Please give a huge round of applause to him, ladies and gentlemen. We have another Wonder Woman in this partner winner category, and it is Miss O. Dhanalakshmi from Shri Amunuru Technologies. Moving on to the final winner and champion of course category, please put your hands together for Mr. G. Madhava Reddy from Access to Technologies. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations to all the winners. Let's have a huge round of applause for one last time for all the winners today. May I request all the winners to come on stage for a group photograph, along with your trophies, please. We have organized a few stalls where you can shop and explore these stalls. Many of these stalls have been set up by the previous year MSME honors winners, and we hope to see such stalls next year by all of you this year. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of this ceremony. But before bidding you farewell, I would like to take this opportunity to thank a few people without whom this day would not have been possible. Mr. Suresh, Joint Director, Industry and Commerce, MSME. Mr. Ajay Thakur, Head, BSc, SME and Startup. Ms. Rupa Rani, Founder and President at FO and Founder ITF. Mr. Amit Kumar Balan, Regional Head, DBS Bank. Ms. Jayati Singh, Chief Marketing Officer, Tally Solutions. Shangri-La Bangalore for being a great venue for the South Zone segment of MSME Honors 2023 by Tally Solutions. All the MSMEs who have nominated themselves for these honors and inspired us with their stories. Last but not the least, each one of you for having taken out the time to attend the ceremony and grace us with your presence. What awaits us now is some scrumptious lunch. Looking forward to connecting with all of you. This is your host, Bhavatarani Satyamurthy, signing off. God bless, take care, and stay safe.